So now we move on to this next component, which is protect. So you had to put a plan in place to protect all this, right?
Yes. So identify is done. We've got our list, but how are we going to protect it? What are we doing to keep track of our updates? How are we mitigating when something has been exploited or potentially being exploited? How do I protect myself from ransomware and compromised email accounts? And then what other defense in depth measures have we taken? You know, it's all of that, all of those components. And it's really hard to keep track of everything because, you know, on a laptop, it's easy. I'll just drop antivirus on it, make sure the firewall's turned on. I'm okay there. That doesn't necessarily transfer over to a Chromebook. It doesn't transfer over to an iPad. So you have to take each device within that, identify, and come up with a method to protect those devices. You also need to protect the data. And how am I protecting my data from being, you know, exfiltrated out of my organization?
Okay, so you've got all these different components now with the protection of it. As far as now, as you move into protection and you look at some of the different mechanisms, of course, I know we are a part of your mechanisms in place for protection. What are some other mechanisms you had to put in place, whether it be with hardware or other areas?
Yeah, so we adopted right out of the gate a 5-year refresh cycle on our hardware to at least try and keep ahead of some of those hardware BIOS levels issues that you can't address by any other means than replacing the equipment. We also implemented split DNS. We've got a next generation antivirus. It helps that me and my team have a zero trust mindset where we do not trust any of our endpoints. And we take nothing that they're doing at face value. And then one of the things that I found very helpful as far as the protection mechanism goes is the weekly summaries that the US CERT puts out. So it's a list of all of the new vulnerabilities and any patch information that they've released.